Welcome to Las Vegas and Allegiant Stadium. It's a great setting and a high-energy environment as we crank up another college football season here with the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going here. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Choosing to return the punt. When he's got some space here. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! And suddenly we have a lead change on that punt return for a touchdown.
You know, sometimes the difference in a game can be the special teams. I know personally I get so caught up in studying the offense and the defense, it's easy sometimes to overlook how big of a deal field position can be, and plays like this can be to the outcome of a game. We all just got a great reminder.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First down, looking to throw the ball. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Come to the line for a 2nd down and very short now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down of the 46.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
And now the handoff. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Needs a completion here on fourth down. That one's broken up, incomplete, and time has expired in the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. That's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Get some space around the 30. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31. And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. The back's got it. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Back in motion now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll hand it off. That run moves the ball across the 35. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Tailback takes the handoff again. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Dropping back, it's Harris. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They're going to scramble now. Breaking free at the 35.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Caught behind the line. It's Payne. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Looking to throw. It's Harris. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Hand it off for a draw. Unleashes the stiff arm. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. To the air, it's Harris. And looking for a big play here. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He tosses it back. And it's incomplete, even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Harris. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And Chris, we finally have a great play here by this offense. A nice touchdown throw by this quarterback. This is his first touchdown pass, not only in this game, but the first of the season. So congratulations to him.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he dunks it off to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. He's moving out of the pocket. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Looking to pass. It's Harris. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. And the defense adds 6 in the interception return. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Gets the first and still running. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Rebels will crank up the tempo. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. The Rebels are going to keep this drive rolling. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the comeback is on. A That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
It's a quick grab. And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back to throw. It's Harris. He's escaping the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Davis. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st and 10 now for the offense. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. And completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, finds just enough space, and makes the first down. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it, game over. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kurt, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.